Okay, 12:01. I'm going to get started. So, welcome everyone. If you're new to this session, welcome. And just a quick reminder, we do this every day at noon. It's for 15 minutes, and we sort of alternate or switch up the themes on a daily basis, but they're all basically we're practicing these foundational behaviors of positivity. So today's Thursday, so we do Thankfulness Thursday. So we'll do a gratitude practice. And I like to kick it off with a quote from someone that I admire. I've learned a lot from. This is Pema Chodron, a Buddhist nun and meditation teacher. And she says, "We work on ourselves in order to help others. We also help others in order to work on ourselves." And so what she's referring to here is this reciprocal nature of how when we interact with others, we hopefully experience growth, or we're challenged to support others in ways that maybe we are challenged in supporting ourselves. And it's really just stepping into this reciprocity and this mutuality of noticing that, and especially when it comes to gratitude. And I think in the best situation, gratitude with others can literally just be this this embodied sense of appreciation for how wonderful it is to have them in your life. And then on the other end of the spectrum, it can also be sometimes noticing, gosh, how lucky am I that I'm not like that guy 24/7. If someone's being unkind or rude or something along those lines. So again, it can kind of cut both ways, but gratitude can live in this space between us and others. And so today I thought we're going to do 3 rounds of this practice. And we're going to start off with something easy. So for you to think of someone that you love, where it's really easy to feel the sense of appreciation and gratitude. And then we'll move to someone that you maybe interact with on a somewhat regular basis, but don't really know who they are. It might be the grocery store clerk or the UPS driver or the PG&E, that person that comes by from time to time, and you see them, you don't really know them, but there's something about noticing that they're supporting you or helping you in some way. And then last but certainly not least, gratitude for ourselves. And so the idea here is that this is a bit of a neuro hack, in the sense that we start off with something easy to kind of get the gears moving in terms of our neurology. We want to really steep in this experience of gratitude, and then we keep moving it further and further away from us, to just to see if we can kind of carry over that sensation. So let's go ahead and do that together. Before I do that, I'm going to mute everyone. Okay, let's start as per usual, just taking our seat. I like to close my eyes. I'm going to put both feet flat on the ground and fully step into this moment right here, right now. For me, it's been a busy morning, lots of phone calls, lots of interaction with others. This is probably the first part of my day since I woke up where I'm actually really just slowing down and taking stock of what's happening on the inside. So just notice, how's the body feel right now? How's breath feel? How does your gut feel right now? Your belly? And noticing some sensations in your chest. And we're not trying to change anything here. We're just noticing. Checking in on your hands. And I just noticed as I said that, I've been clenching my hands a little bit. You're intentionally just try to notice that and let go. Just see what happens. And taking quick inventory of your head. What's the head feel like right now? And now shifting gears to a memory of interacting with someone that you really love, someone for whom it's really easy to feel the sense of openness, open-heartedness, open-mindedness, appreciation, and see if you can picture them right there in front of you. And really feel into their presence. See if you can amplify this energy. And while you're holding their presence in your attention, you feel into your belly and your chest, torso. See if you can connect with what it feels like in your body to be in their presence. Open, relaxed. And just hang out there for a moment. No rush. Just being with this special person in your life. How lucky, how fortunate to have them in your life. Even if for right now it's just in memory. How different life would be had you never met them. And appreciating the reciprocity, your feelings towards them, and realizing that they have many choices of people to be with, and you're one of them. You're special to them as well. Now, shifting gears to someone that you don't know that well. Maybe you don't even know their name, but you've been around them. Maybe they've helped you with certain things, like I said, whether it's the grocery store or elsewhere. And see if you can bring along that same appreciation and gratitude that you have for your loved one and allow it to spill over into this space that you share with this person that you don't really know. Just appreciating and noticing the role that they play in your life, delivering packages, providing support or services, Maybe it's just a neighbor that you don't really talk to, but you smile at each other from across the street. Appreciation for the contact that you have with them. Notice how the energy for this person that we don't know very well and the person that we really love, it comes from the same source. It comes from inside of us. It's not out there. It's not with them. It's something that we generate from the inside out. And in that sense, it's always available to us. As we just need to slow down and appreciate it and connect with it. And then moving on to yourself. I like to, at this point, I usually put my hand on my chest to create the sensation of contact with myself. And taking a moment to, again, allow that love and gratitude to spill over into this space with self. And appreciating that of all the people on this planet throughout your life, this person we call me or self has been through thick and thin with you. It's been there every second of your journey. Kind of a peculiar experience to notice or to cultivate that kind of relationship with ourselves. But I think it's a really important component of gratitude is to appreciate all those parts of us, all the way from childhood to now. There you are. Yeah, there may be some things that you wish were different about the self that you'd like to change. For right now, just taking a moment to appreciate all the good that's there. And all that energy that lives inside of us, we turn it back towards ourselves and just say thank you. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Long exhale. Air all the way out and then hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Deep inhale through the nose. Long exhale. Again, hold for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and open your eyes. I put this slide up here for extra credit. That experience that you're having with your loved one or even the person that you don't know that well. So extra credit is if you can find them or see them, ideally in person, and express your gratitude and your appreciation for them. It doesn't need to be, it can just be a real simple, I appreciate you. Thank you for being in my life. I suspect it'll feel really good. I'll stick around for a few more minutes if anyone wants to connect. I also want to just remind all of you are invited to the Tuesday night, 6:30 to 7:30 community integration groups facilitated by Brenda Steele, who's just an amazing facilitator and wonderful human being. And These groups are unlike this where I'm sort of directing it. Brenda's really facilitating a conversation amongst those of us that just want to feel connected to others that are going through, be it ketamine experiences or just working on their anxiety or depression. Or anyway, you're all invited. Just a reminder, you can find that information on the website at citclinics.com/integration. And if you're moved, go ahead and sign up. I think you'll enjoy it. All right, everyone, have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow at noon. And but like I said, I'll stick around for a few. Take care.